Over 40 deputies and political advisors from Tibet Autonomous Region joined thousands in reviewing and discussing national development plans at the ongoing two sessions in the capital of Beijing. Such a democratic experience was unmanageable for the region before 1951. People of all ethnic groups in the southwestern region will celebrate 17th anniversary of peaceful liberation of Tibet this year. And they really have too much to cheer for with substantially enhanced sense of gain, happiness and security over the past decades. Hi, I'm Gesang in Lhasa, and this is Xinhua Commentary.
The elimination of extreme poverty in the region last year along with the rest of the country is just an example of its historic, all-around progress in economic, social and human rights fields over the past 70 years under the leadership of the Communist Party of China. The woe for absolute poverty problem long plaguing the plateau region has been solved historically. Under the feudal serfdom, there was a rigid hierarchy in Tibet. 1 million serfs had suffered from heavy exploitation and oppression by privileged government officials, nobles, and upper-ranking lamas in monasteries.
Peaceful liberation in 1951 marked an epoch-making turning point in the social development history of Tibet and a milestone on the region's journey of progress from a dark and backward society to a bright and advanced future.
Since then, the region has undergone a great historic process that started with the democratic reform in 1959, which abolished its feudal serfdom. The process was followed by the establishment of the Tibet Autonomous Region in 1965, socialist construction and the reform and opening up era, with unprecedented achievements in the modernization drive and profound change in its people's life. Before the peaceful liberation, there were no highways. Today, the total length of the operating highways reaches 117,000 kilometers in the region, which also has railways and airports. Taking education as a priority, the region offers 50 years of government-funded education. Traditional culture has been effectively protected and inherited, and the level of the medical and healthcare has greatly improved.
The population of Tibet has increased from 1.23 million in 1959 to 3.5 million in 2019, with ethnic Tibetan people accounting for over 90% of the region's total. The average life expectancy in Tibet reached a record high of 71.1 in 2020, doubling the figure of 35.5 in 1951. Today's Tibet is marked by ethnic unity and religious and social harmony. There are 1,787 sites for the practice of Tibetan Buddhism and more than 46,000 resident monks and nuns in Tibet. Traditional religious activities are held normally. The Chinese government have promulgated regulations to respect and protect the living Buddha reincarnation, the succession system unique to Tibetan Buddhism.
The living Buddha reincarnation system unique to Tibetan Buddhism is fully respected and legally protected. The reincarnation of living Buddha have its fixed religious rituals and historical convention over hundreds of years. The succession system is respected and protected by a number of laws and regulations at the central and regional levels. The 40th Dalai Lama himself was found, recognized, and approved by the then central government, following the unique succession system.
Tibet has been an inseparable part of China since ancient times. China never allows any foreign air-purposed intervention in any form to undermine the region's development, religious affairs or other matters. A basic fact is that external forces are not entitled to be a judge since they intentionally turn a blind eye to the remarkable progress that Tibet has achieved and simply ignored the deplorable condition of minority natives who suffered poverty and voiced discrimination in countries like the United States. For example, a report by National Public Radio in 2019 showed 58 out of every 1,000 Native American households lack plumbing, compared with 3 out of every 1,000 white households.
The year 2021 also marks the 100th anniversary of founding of the CPC, the world's largest political party that has led and united people in the world's most populous nation to overcome numerous huge hardship and risk, and create miracles one after another.
With the 2 sessions, the country embarks on a new journey of fully building a modern socialist country. And people in Tibet and nationwide have every reason to foresee a much more prosperous and happy life ahead.